they might not be as big as people that act in the cinema. But if a cinema guy goes on YouTube to make a movie, he might not make numbers as much as those guys on YouTube.
Right.
So it's the market. You need to understand it and play properly.
Right. So in understanding the market, and just to ride on Ajibola's question, in understanding the market and, of course, dealing with, again, I'll come back to what he used, heady talent, how often is it, how are you able to also persuade some of these talents that you do manage to, again, start small? Because sometimes you might have it rosy with somebody saying, okay, let's start this way. But some might say, no, if it is not in millions, I am not ready to. But again, forgetting that you need to pay your dues in this industry. You need to, again, probably step on other people's back to also rise. So how do you deal with that situation? So
thank you very much. Like I said, it is about showing them. So they say numbers don't lie. It's data. There are people that have done this thing that you want to do. This is how they did it. Right. Oh, if you want to now do it in a different way, these are things we need to do. Okay. So if you don't want to start small, that means you need to spend or invest into PR branding. For example. Does that always work? It works. It works. Once people gravitate towards you, because it's all about the numbers now. There's no... People are becoming aware. Ruger and Benson Buju, they had beef. They were, you know, calling out each other. But when they thought about it, that if we do a joint project, this thing is going to give us more prominence. Their manager stepped in. Yo, guys, what is this beef about? You know, come together and work. Personally, they might be like, no, this guy, he said this, said I was fat. But for the business sake, let us squash this beef and let us work together. So you need to, I mean, really, you need to let them see reasons. Okay. But sometimes they don't accept and you move on. Yeah, so have you ever rejected or have you stopped working with a talent because of that? No. So you've had beautiful talents that you've been able to work together. We have our differences, we speak, we argue a lot, like back and forth. It's just like, you're having a board meeting. You have to push your case. Disagree to agree. Yes, that, okay, this is why I want you to do this. And the other person will be like, no, this is why I don't want to do this because of this. We'll weigh it. And you'll be like, okay, no problem. We'll give, I mean, this is our agreement. If it works, good. If it doesn't work, no problem. You can't blame me. Yeah.
Okay, we are in the age of technology, and I would like to know what has been the impact of social media and technology in making artist management and music production better.
Okay, thank you very much. So I'll start with the social media. Right now, an artist can be in Lagos and connect with an artist that is in Poland or America, in New York, because of social media. It's just a push, one DM, and you are there, and you can link up, and, you know, let's go back to our very good Evangelist Portable once more. He made a song with an artist in America, and they just started from DM. Recently, too, he shared a DM that he's having with Wyclef. They are not saying. So social media is connecting and making our artists go beyond the local space. A lot of, or let me say some artists, someone like Eric Asani, is bigger in other African countries than in Nigeria. He did a tour that was big. People were shouting like they saw Michael Jackson. But in Lagos, it might not have that effect on people. So social media and technology has made us, you know, spread. There's this trick of, Lagos is where things are happening. I want to blow in Lagos. But guess what? If they're feeling your song in Osogbo, go to Osogbo, organize a club tour, media rounds, and, you know, build from there. Mr. Easy blew in Ghana before he blew in Lagos. So if you understand that, okay, the data is showing that people in Bongon are feeling me than people that are in Lagos.
Where is Joshua?
So cash in on that.
Cash in on Bongon people. Go there, do flyers, do face cap, share with them, do a concert. Because it's all about the numbers. The more people stream you, the algorithm will push you, then you'll be on Apple top this and top that, and you're going to make money. Right. But you're in Lagos, you're fighting with 32,000 other artists that, they're all of us today. See, when you go for events in Lagos, the next person close to you is an artist. They might not have their single or CD yet, but everybody is nursing something. But there are other places that you are going to be that, king, and you enjoy the space. Then your song will start sieving down. That's just smart.
And social media also played a role in Ashake's career. I was able to connect with Olamide through the social media.
Yes, please. Yes.
So, still talking about digital age, and of course we do digital music now. A lot of streaming platforms, a lot of ways by which artists now share their music. So again, talking about royalties, take-backs, and all of that through the digital platforms, what are some of those missing links that actors are not taking cognizance of at the moment?
So, thank you, ma. Because you have a song on a streaming platform does not mean you are going to make money.
Oh, really?
Your song might be doing well, but if you don't have a publisher, someone that can help you harness your money, someone that can help you, someone distributes for you, and they need to help you collect the money, you are just going to be saying numbers, and you are not going to make any money.
And a lot of people make that mistake.
Of course. I know someone is a big producer, he's now in America, he did song with Wizkid. As of yesterday, the album that they did 13 years ago is now on number 3 in like 3 different countries.
Wow.
He's getting the buzz, but there was no, But the good thing is also that now, because of the buzz, other people now say, oh, let's work together. Then now, it can charge them, then also ensure that contracts are put in place. So there are a lot of popular poor artists that we know.
Oh, popular poor artists. Oh my God.
They are big, people know them, you sing their song every day. If they play their song like this, like you would dance, this song, nostalgia, but it ends in the nostalgia.
Oh, wow.
Okay, before deciding to manage a talent or an artist, what are those qualities that you always see before deciding to go with that particular brand?
For me, I'll speak personally. Regardless of whatever you are doing or how much you have, I need to believe in what you are doing.
Okay.
Because talent management is beyond just, there's a job to do. It goes down, like you are going to put in your emotions, your energy. You need to like the person and like what they are doing. Otherwise, you cannot work.
Okay.
Because you are going to compromise. You are going to sacrifice. The artist or talent is sleeping. You are thinking, how can we move this talent from point A to point B? You are in conversations. You are training the world for the talent. Even if maybe you can even do that thing, but you just like, this my talent must progress. Because the more people you work with that are successful, the more attractive you are also as a talent manager. So you need to ensure that your talents are doing well.
Okay. So do you approach your talents or they look for you?
Sometimes I approach. I'm like, I like what you do. What are you? I mean, is there anything you're struggling with at the moment?
Okay.
Because there's always going to be a space. And they'll be like, yes, this and that. I'll be like, okay, I can step in here, do this for you and whatnot. Sometimes people reach out, how fast? Let's work now, let's do stuff. Some also, we work based on projects. I have a project that I'm coming up with in 6 months. So between now and 6 months, let's work together. All right, come up with a contract, come up with a brief and KPIs. So that this is what I am going to use as judgment that, we did work and it was successful.
Okay.
You've not bought car. It's not my business. My job is not to ensure that you buy a car. Your project has to be seen. People need to know you. People need to, between this 6 months at least, I can tell you that you're going to get 2 or 3 jobs based on this relationship and whatnot. So clearly, we will be clear on what we are doing, where we want to go, what we are going to do, and how we are going to measure it.
Okay. But some of them will tell you that, okay, you are managing me, I don't have a car, I'm not living in Magodo, I'm not living in Lekki. You are not adding value.
So that's why I said we need to be clear about what we are doing.
Right.
And at the end of the day, you might make 10 million and you decide that you want to use it to travel out or you want to use it to buy clothes. As much as you advise, because someone's money
is their money.
It's their money. You can't tell them that this is you must adult. You just advise.
You can advise.
This is at this point. I think you need this, and the manager will not use his money to buy a car for a talent, except the manager has been, cornering his money, or there's a contract, and you know that in 5 years or in 10 years. I'm going to be able to make my money back off you based on what we are doing now. So if I'm getting 15-20% off every gig that comes in, I am going to make that money back. So take this car now, they will be, removing it small. There's a difference between a talent manager of an artist, for example, and a record label.
But people mix it up.
They mix it up. And a manager is not your PA, it's not your videographer. In Nigeria, it's all everything. Your manager is going to help you take pictures, is going to help you record, follow you to event, help you hold your box and whatnot. It is not a bad thing.
Okay, if you want to do it.
Yes.
But it is not part of the responsibility.
No, it is not. It is not. The brand manager of a beverage company, for example, will not hawk it on the street. As much as the brand manager, if he sees it being mishandled on the street, can come down and be like, no, this is not what, where did you get this? Oh yeah, call law enforcement agencies to, act on it. However, he will not hawk it and be carrying that, hey, bye, he won't.
So, a lot of talent also follow the crowd. They want to do certain things because others are also doing it. So, is it every talent or every artist who can decide to hold a concert?
So, know thyself and be true to yourself.
But oftentimes they don't know themselves.
Yeah, because some talent, I won't say a lot, some talent surround themselves with yes men, people that will just be, hyping them. And you need a realist that will tell you that this is it, this is data. You want to do an Eco Hotel concert and you have 6,255,000 followers on Instagram. Who is coming? Who are you marketing to? Who are you speaking with? So some of the things I tell emerging artists most especially is that, for example, don't shoot a music video of like a 5 million naira if you don't have at least maybe like a 50,000 followers on social media.
Okay.
Because they are your first consumers. You want to leverage on other people's audience. You can't do that for sure. Like that's poor thinking. Like you can't take 5 million, shoot a music video for people that are on your WhatsApp. Do a visualizer that will cost maybe like a 500,000 naira. Then you can do 10 of it of different. Then you start pushing. That makes sense.
Okay.
Than for one music video. Because when you watch one music video now, oh, it's so nice. Tomorrow you watch it, that video is nice. Then it becomes stale. I've seen it. So it makes sense for you to know yourself. Be true to yourself. Don't be carried away. Build your audience, your own audience that you know that if I say, guys,
they will follow.
On Monday, we are going to this place, we have an event, they will follow you.
Okay.
There's a talent that I work with right now. He does a show on Fridays, no matter, every last Friday of the year. It's called Faji Friday. No matter what happens, people will come because he has taken time to build his audience. He doesn't do newspaper, do radio. He doesn't. If you call him for interview, he doesn't want. But his event to the glory of God, always full.
I think I have an idea of who you're talking about.
Which is easier to manage, an upcoming or established artist?
Deep question. They both have their challenges. An established artist will tell you that I've been there and done that. So when you're advising or speaking with them and say, let's do this, it takes someone that is very, very level-headed, calculative, and strategic to know that, okay, this person is, maybe new age and whatnot. Okay, let me listen. There's this thing of you falling on your knowledge and experience that we've done it now. Before IG, we have been OGs. So I know what I'm saying. This is how we're going to do. This is what we're going to achieve. But for emerging artists, those ones, they are ruthless. They are young, wild, free. Like you tell them that do this. The next time you call them, like I don't forget. I go do them now. They are gone again. So it takes a lot. Like you need to be hands-on with emerging artists. Like you need to treat them like babies. Like you need to follow up on them. Otherwise, your work, you won't be able to even count it that because you'll be like, this one get manager. It's not possible.
Okay, before we allow you go this morning, being an artist manager or a talent manager, is it paying the bills?
Is it paying the bills? you pray to God that God, please bring talent that
that
will sell and that will be able to pay your bills. Because, ma'am, there is no amount that you want to even give a talent manager that is enough because of the work they've done. So because you are not making money yet, doesn't mean that the talent manager is not working. He's been working, doing stuff, jumping up and down, burning cables, speaking to people, spending money, just to make you that star. And guess what? That star that you are making, one thing, he can do one thing now, everything will start and spoil. Then you need to go and start
all over again.
Or you even lose some money because of that. You're trying to do, perception management, helping to clean up. However, I believe that God will always lead you to that place or that person that would help you to do. So back to your question, is it paying the bills? To the glory of God? God is faithful. That's what I'll say. Because guess what, man? There's no manager that can get more than, say, 20% from anything. So imagine a talent makes ₦1 million. The highest that you can get off it is 200,000 naira. That's for, say, you've done, that's the highest. So for every ₦1 million you get, before you can make your own 1 million, the artist must make at least 5 million. So when are you going to rent your own house in Banana or in Ikoyi, or when are you going to buy your own car and you're going to eat? You dress up, you also move around. So
to the glory of God.
To the glory of God.
And His light is shining on you.
All right, we'll have to leave the conversation here this morning. Thank you so much, Omotola Slasher,
Thank you very much
for finding time to be here with you today.
Yes,
I'm sure that this has been an interesting conversation. We'll take a quick break. When the conversation returns, it'll be time to hang out with the best graduating student in LASU 2023-2024 session. I'm sure you don't want to miss that conversation. Join us again after this short break.